breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alert.
Shocked, Democrat caught using political influence, forcing government to drop fraud charges. The story of the Awan clan continues to grow, especially Imran, one of two brothers who worked for the Democrat National Committee and dozens of congressional politicians. The brothers, one of their wives, and a best friend were all employed by the DNC and were living in Virginia when several things were discovered to be occurring with regular frequency. First, the brothers were purchasing equipment for the congressional staff, but submitting false bills of sale with inflated costs, collecting taxpayer money illegally in the interim. Secondly, they were stealing other equipment and reselling it back to Congress. In another charge, they had dangerous access to high-profile computer files on the systems of some of the most confidential national security, terrorism, national defense, military, and planning and operations. This was coupled with the fact that they were all involved in a self-run business of scamming people out of real estate properties in Virginia. Now that Imran Awan has been arrested just after wiring $200,000 to a Pakistani Muslim Brotherhood member, the former aide to Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who was still paying him in excess of $100,000 a year at the time of his attempted flight from justice, has landed in another controversy. It has been revealed that while he worked at the Capitol building, he was calling in favors with the Obama administration through former Chief of Staff Rahm Emanuel to exert pressure on the Pakistani government in order to threaten rivals of his father who were being ripped off in unpaid land deals. The Daily Caller. The family of Imran Awan, the now indicted former aide to Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz and other Democrats, was previously accused of fraud in Pakistan involving huge chunks of land, but the charges were dropped because Awan's son had easy access to the corridors of power, according to a detailed article in a Pakistani newspaper. Elderly farmers said Imran's father ripped them off, but local police dropped charges against Imran's father and targeted his accusers after alleged pressure from Pakistani national-level politicians, the September 3, 2009, article in Dawn reported. The story was headlined, "Influential expat shields father from long arm of law." A Democratic aide said Imran told him a similar story in a house cafeteria in 2009 and said Imran claimed he persuaded Rahm Emanuel, the Obama White House chief of staff who employed the Awan family during his days as a congressman, to intervene. The Dawn article refers to Imran as a White House employee. The dropped charges and alleged punishing of victims raised questions about whether congressional employers pulled in favors, and how an aide could have such influence. The Awans had access to the emails of 45 members of Congress. The entire Awan family was on the payroll of House Democrats as aides, and most earned as much as chiefs of staffs, taking in more than $5 million in pay. The 45 current members of Congress who employed the crew have refused to criticize him and have not said they've done anything to assess the integrity of their data despite a steady stream of suspicious conduct.